For decades, Harvest Farm in Wellington has helped men in recovery plant new roots and rebuild their lives. Now many of them are being forced to figure out what comes next in a few weeks. Our Evan Krugel explains.
It's like no other place I've ever been to.
Life on a farm involves constant change. New seasons, new growth, and for Leo Robinson, new beginnings.
There's nowhere else like this that I've ever seen in my life or heard about this. This place is amazing.
This place is Harvest Farm outside Fort Collins, where hundreds of men like Leo have been able to receive addiction recovery services while living and working on the farm.
They've changed my life here, and I'm so grateful for them.
But last week, Leo got news that unexpected change was coming to the farm when it closes on June 30th.
But when I thought about my brothers here on the farm is where I was concerned. Is because 5 weeks isn't enough time for almost 70 other people to find a place to go in a sufficient amount of time.
There were a lot of tears shed over this decision, right? This was not only a business decision. Our hearts hurt because of this.
Dennis Van Kampen is the president of the Denver Rescue Mission and says they had no choice but to turn Harvest Farm into an emergency overnight shelter as they wait for a new center to open next year.
The only other choice was to say that there's no emergency shelter for men, and we can't do that.
He says case managers are working with people like Leo to find places they can go. Leo just wishes he had more time to figure out where he'll go next.
I just feel like I'm kind of being rushed into finding a place that's sufficient so I can continue a safe recovery.
Evan Krugel reporting there. In addition to the need for emergency beds, Denver Rescue Mission says it was just too financially difficult to keep the farm open. They plan to sell that property in January after they move into the new facility in Fort Collins.